Thank you for stopping by my channel, CryptoQ Media. I'll see you later. Cryptocurrency enthusiast and seasoned trader Michael XBT claims he may earn 1.5 million if XRP meets his 2 price target. His XRP holdings are thus substantial, not quite 1 million, but close enough. My 1.5 million will be mine in no time as XRP meets my 2 objective. Other altcoins with potential setups for future growth will get the bulk of my earnings. Hence, he is not asserting that the price is to a figure that is not particularly unprecedented. Still, he acts as a dealer. Okay, that is, a trader. Everything revolves around generating money from that point on. Excuse me, but aside from paying taxes, it's all profit. So, I said I was hoping to scale out between 5 and 8, but I really don't know if that much will be collected. Now I'm really hoping that this turns out to be true. It seems to reason that all of that would be occurring now since the market is clearly in a bullish trend, in my opinion. On the other hand, I've noticed that many people are offering you opinions that I think completely unreasonable, and I've also noticed that some people get greedy. The highly anticipated big explosion of XRP is about to happen very soon. Are we okay to go? Consequently, this attack is not directed towards him. With more money coming in over time, I don't see XRP having any trouble reaching triple digits. Let me get this market cycle out of my head. You know, for instance, that Bitcoin can't cycle in XRP until certain money are deposited into it. The value of Bitcoin would be $1 million or something absurd I can't even recall. I was the one who did the math. Not long ago, I finished the computations for it. It could have been anything along those lines, though I'm not sure. Like Bitcoin, this market cycle probably has to hit 1 million before enough money can be transferred to everyone. In a nutshell, that is how the whole system works. That is not all there is to it. It doesn't merely enter the altcoin and then be sold or sent to Bitcoin. Actually, this is incorporated into Bitcoin. This, in a nutshell, is how the market functions generally. I won't say there aren't any whose sole motivation for buying Bitcoin is research. What I mean is that, in a nutshell, money goes into Bitcoin and then around all these other places. During this market cycle, could Bitcoin potentially reach $1 million in price for the simple reason that every snowball is doomed to fail? It seems highly improbable. Those market fluctuations are not it. Maybe Bitcoin will hit 1 million someday, but it's ridiculous to think that will happen anytime soon, much less in 2025. That being said, if you think more will happen, you must be dreaming. It doesn't add up, and someone needs to say it. Make your own decision. Whenever you feel that your logic is sound, by all means, make a purchase. Crypto, reposting this XRP will pump hard once it breaks out of the 7-year pennant, Michael said, as he intends to sell at 2. However, he cautioned that returns will be far smaller than 2017 levels. You are in for an unpleasant awakening if you believe the chart below and predict a 100x pump. This one, which he also brought up, is mysteriously not showing up, though. Put simply, you will serve as his liquidity source for when I sell. The 100x pump is not functioning properly. I beg you, spare me the effort. They have wealth that could change their lives, but they can't sell. On top of that, I think the best way to see things is to live in the here and now. But what if it goes higher, you might wonder. Just picture myself selling at this very moment and the price skyrockets. Continue. Think carefully about this now, before we even get into that situation. Definitely, if it has the potential to improve the lives of troops. Bring the total to 100. I shall now make a decision in your stead. I don't know what's best for you, but I think it's wise to give that some thought. After all, if that's the driving force for selling, I might as well sell what I'm using for myself. In addition, I will not object if you do everything you want with me. Anything going up by 2,345 times, 10 times, or 20 times is irrelevant to me because I have mine and the risk is gone. Even though you don't know for sure, it happens all the time. I understand, I am aware that you have the ability to be critical of yourself if you so desire. Truly, it ascended 5 times higher. Yeah, but usually it doesn't, and then you're left with nothing. You find it impossible to grasp. In your face, it whizzes past. From what I've seen, that's the standard. Would you like to participate in that game? Absolute no problem. I am not going to do that. Yes, I would. I am simply being truthful, so I will not be too harsh on myself because of this. I will keep you all updated when I sell off all of my XRP, and I will always be here to support you. I value the depth. I cannot claim to have ever sold any XRP. You may be sure that I will make a sale if I'm genuinely tempted, even though I prefer to take my time. Then pay close attention to this. There are some smart remarks from ex-user Eric Voorhees, who has 692,000 followers. As an aside, he was the driving force behind the creation of the shapeshift Bitcoin exchange. What amuses you? I will. According to Eric, you shouldn't anticipate going from broke to affluent overnight. You can move from living in great poverty to no poverty at all, from extreme comfort to wealth, all through a sequence of ups and downs. And this time, put your brain to work and give it a modest 10 tries. Stay open-minded and you will get there. No one likes to hear it repeated 10 times in a row, and I get it. Listen up. You have my word for it. Although I am eager for this third bull cycle to end, I am determined to stay put for as long as it takes. This is the same process as making money on the stock market. You can relax and watch the products accumulate when you make a purchase. Lifting compound interest. You do that, doesn't it? In the stock market, the method entails purchasing cryptocurrencies and subsequently doing nothing. If you're right that the cryptocurrency market will expand over the next decade, having a large following can help you cash in. This is basic knowledge. Gains from holding this asset class could be yours to keep if your prediction of its size growth is correct. However, you shouldn't hurry through it. Even I am uncertain about the exact timing of this blow off top, but I'm inclined to believe it will happen soon. Everything is in a lot better position now that it has fallen again and I have accumulated a lot more. I get that you can try playing with broader swings. Contrarily, I must say that I was the most cautious cryptocurrency investor anyone I've ever encountered. Though I may reflect on my selling opportunities and think, yeah, I could have sold at those peaks, I can't be sure that those were really the peaks or that the market would continue to rise. I made the decision to get away from that risk. Keep in mind what Rob Paul stated. Don't F it up. Well, sure. Regarding this issue, I couldn't agree with you more. My objective is to prevent catastrophe. Personally, I just see it as a handoff, even though my expectations were based on past evidence that made me think these markets are probably at their high, but I am still willing to be corrected. I am absolutely going to nail this. I plan to hold onto the asset class until its value reaches a point where I can sell it. Also, nobody seems to care that that's very unpopular. The lack of patience to see a project through to its conclusion is their biggest flaw. But I will see it through. Trust me when I say it works. providing your holdings in the asset class are diverse. Just be patient and wait for the perfect opportunity. That is the reason why there are no lessons. Personally, I've gone that route. It is as it is, you must deliver the $100. Here it is. Do nothing at all, just sit around. You should also give it a decade. I guess that's all. But at this point, nobody cares to hear that. That is why I get it. Channels that make exaggerated promises, such as if you purchase this course and increase your XRP value to 10,000, it will truly work, often have a sizable following. Everyone loves to hear about real life, and all I want is an audience that will join me in this journey. It is highly recommended that you understand these basics here. As he responded to his own poster, he noted that some individuals are too impatient for the irony that getting rich slowly in crypto nevertheless means life-changing money after a decade. Now that I've been here for almost 7 years, I can say that it's just right. If this is the blow-off peak after over a decade of waiting, it is really astounding. Still, it doesn't matter. Crypto is gradually getting wealthy. When compared to the stock market, where your money can potentially double in that period, the cryptocurrency market offers the possibility of going from having very little to tremendously affluent in just 7 to 10 years. On the other hand, if you intend to constantly enter and exit positions, and then sell when you accumulate wealth that could transform your life irrevocably, it is probably a good idea. After losing money in the last 2 market cycles, I think it would be foolish not to cash in on this one. I think it will bring in a big sum. It was simply not in the location I had imagined. I was far from innocent. It would be irresponsible of me not to sell it if it achieves its intended success. Doing so would transform my life. On this occasion, it was insufficient. My point is that if it could greatly affect your life, you should give it a lot of consideration. The markets are moving at the speed of light, therefore you need to take advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime chance while you still can. So, give it some thought and do it whatever you like. However, I will get off my soapbox and say what I think about the subject. Bucks. Financial planning is not my area of expertise. You must not engage in any purchasing or selling, regardless of my actions or words. If it hasn't been done before. Thank you for taking the time to view this. I appreciate you subscribing and viewing my channel. Until then, take care.